What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And in this video is going to be a really short one, guys. It's around like it'll be like 2 minutes or something. That's it. And usually whenever I make a UI challenge video, after that video I'll just try to add in a few basic animations and then make the objects in the UI appear to fly in or move around the screen or something like that, right? A simple basic animation that you can use in your Flutter screen. So I was thinking of what to do for this particular burger truck UI that I uploaded a couple of days back. And yesterday someone asked me how to move the images in the carousel automatically. As of now, we are just using a couple of gesture detectors to move the images to the next image and the previous image, right? So what you can do is simply remove these two gesture detectors. Okay. Now we need to move those images automatically, which means that what were we doing in the gesture detector? We invoked two functions, next image and previous image, and those simply set the photo index to a different value. That's it, right? So the same thing we have to do in a loop automatically, right? Then the images will automatically appear to change. So in order to do that, let's add a simple animation. As usual, for all those who have previously watched one of my animation videos, if you haven't watched any of my animation videos, there is a exclusive playlist on Flutter animations on my channel, and I have made like more than 10 or 12 videos in that, so kindly watch it when you get time. So I'll just extend this with single ticker provider state mixin, and then as usual add a animation controller and then animation. Fine. Now we got to define this animation. So what I'll do is I'll trigger the animation as soon as the page loads. Okay. So at override void init state anim controller equals animation controller duration seconds. I'll give some 18 so that there are 4 images, right? So it should move from one image to another with a small interval of time in between them. So if I give the total length of animation as 80, you will understand that in a bit. Wait, 18, and we sync this. Fine. I just passed a context to that as well. Now I'll just define the animation. What was that? Carousel animation equals. Earlier we used to see tweens, right? Tweens are nothing but they define what the animation would do. Anyway, if you had seen my previous videos, by now you would have got a understanding of what a tween does, right? Here we are going to use an int tween. So what does this do? A tween takes in the begin value and end value as a double, right? Whereas int tween takes a begin value and end value as a integer, and it also runs the animation on that particular value, right? So if I just give it begin as 0 and end as photos dot length minus 1, since this is an array, it will be 0 1 2 3. I have 4 images in the photos list, so 0 to 3 dot animate. I don't need any animation. This is a simple demonstration. No animation is going to be done here. So anim controller. Okay, the parent controller. What I usually do if you had watched my previous videos, you would have seen that once I define the animation, I will automatically write a animated builder function, and inside that I will use a transform property or something to animate the widgets present inside that based on this particular animation that will be triggered, right? But whenever I end an animation video, I also used to say that we can add listeners and all that, right? So in this case, let's see how to add a listener. I'll just use the cascade operator. The dot is a cascade operator that will perform sequential operations, right? So once this animation is triggered, it will automatically, I can add a listener, add listener, fine, it will take in a function, and I'll close this function. Inside this, what I'll do is set state, I'll write another function, and inside the set state function I will set the photo index to animation dot value, not animation, sorry, what was that, carousel animation, carousel animation dot value. So you understand what's happening here, right? Once this animation starts, I am adding a listener, and now that since this animation has started, I can simply do carousel animation dot value to get the current value of the animation, right? So the first time it will be 0, and then after a particular amount of seconds it will be 1, after a particular amount of seconds it will be 2, after a particular amount of seconds it will be 3, and I will be setting the photo index to that particular value. So the photo index will change, which means that the image will change, and it will appear to happen automatically, right? The change will appear as if it's changing automatically. So I need to just trigger this animation now. I will do that inside the init state itself. Anim controller dot, I will repeat. If I repeat it, this will go on, this will be going on in a loop. Okay, this is done. Now what I need to do is fine. I finished the, I handled the dispose as well. I'll save this, I'll run this on a device, and you'll see how this, let's see how this performs. Okay, alright, let's see how this functions. Wow, you can see that I haven't tapped on anything or anything, guys. It automatically moves to the next image based on a specific interval, right? When it reaches the last one, it automatically should move back to the first. Yeah, it moves back to the first one as well, and it automatically moves to the second, and second to third, and third to fourth, and so on, since the animation is running in a loop, as you can see here, right? So this is how, but you can see that the transition is not happening smoothly. It's somewhat awkward, right? To do the transition smoothly, what I would suggest is add a couple more animations. Okay, one animation should enable the photo to move out smoothly, and the another animation should enable the photo to move in smoothly. This is somewhat, you would need to think a lot to achieve this, since so far at a time only one image is being displayed on the screen, right? So if you want to do such a thing, then you must ensure that two images are displayed on the screen simultaneously, and in order to do that, you would need to trigger the second animation, that is the thing which handles the moving in of the second animation smoothly, in such a way that it appears, it starts within microseconds of the first animation start, so that as the first animation moves, the first image moves out, the second image moves in. As I say this, it would seem tough, but if you had watched my previous videos, I have done a lot of stuff covering this, that is making objects fly from out of the screen to the center of the screen, and or some other region of screen, and something like that. So if you have if you watch that, you would get an idea on how to do that. Try it on your own. If you can't do it, kindly drop a comment, or if you are getting stuck somewhere, kindly drop a comment, and I'll try to help you out. So yeah, guys, this is what I wanted to show you guys today. This is a small tweak that will make your app look a bit better, like better than having to tap on the image, right? So this is what I wanted to share with you guys today. Hit like if you really like this video. Subscribe to my channel if you like what I'm doing on this channel. I make around 4 to 5 videos per week. Usually one of them is about UI or animations. So yeah, guys, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.